Hello all. Our next lesson, expert detectives. See, it always happens with us when we are children. We feel we know a lot of things and we would love to explore more. Like you've read Secret 7, Famous 5, at least you've heard of detectives, children who are detectives, Nancy Drew. So, we also, if we have read something like that, we are inspired. We also would like to find out something and we're naturally curious. Children always like to know more. So, in this lesson, we are going to learn about two children who want to know more about someone who's very mysterious for them and they believe they are experts at what they do. The lesson that we have got, it's an extract from a novel, The Broken Flute, written by Sharda Dwivedi. You can see that this is the novel, this is the author. So, what has triggered off their suspicion? Because there is a man who is living there close to their house. His face is badly scarred. Scarred means it has some marks on it. And they wonder, is he a crook? Crook, that's a criminal, someone who does something wrong. Why doesn't he have any friends? And he is a patient of their mother, who's a doctor. And their mother says that he is very polite. The two children are Nishad, a boy of 7, and Maya, a 10-year-old girl. So Nishad also is called 7. He has a pet name 7 because Nishad means the 7th note on the musical scale. You know the musical scale. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, that. So his it's the 7th note on the musical scale. Okay, let's go on to the story. So Nishad, a boy of 7 years old, and his sister who's 10-year-old, Maya, they're very curious about the man and his name is Mr. Nath. So one day while they're playing, their marble goes into his room by mistake and Nishad goes and knocks on the door to get the marble and he sees him for the first time. So he's wondering why his face is so badly scarred. Scarred means why does it have those marks? Is he a crook? Is he a good person? And what is going to happen? So there's a discussion between Nishad and Maya. Nishad has sympathy for this man, but Maya is not so sympathetic. So Nishad says he doesn't look like a monster. See how thin he is. Poor thing, maybe he doesn't have any money. He can't buy food. But she says it's not possible that he'll be poor. If he's a criminal, he'll have lot of money stashed away, means hidden away. Then Nishad asks, but do you think he is a criminal? He doesn't look like one. So she says, of course he is a criminal. And you can't say he's starving because I inquire and I come to know that the person who's working in the restaurant living downstairs, that is there below his building, that person takes his meals up to his room every day. So he's eating every day. So he can't be poor. And then she asks, see, he's not working anywhere. So Nishad asks, see, he's not working anywhere. So how can he eat? If he's not working, he must not be earning money. Then how can he eat? So he doesn't believe her. Then she says, yes, he is not working, but he is able to pay for his food. So what does it mean? He has money hidden somewhere. Maybe it's, in his room. You said when you went to the room, you saw one big box. No, maybe in that there is lot of gold and silver and jewels, and maybe from that he's getting his money. She see. So this Nisha doesn't believe all that. He says, what rubbish. Then again she says, see, did you see his scars? Maybe what must have happened? No, the police must have attacked him. And during the shootout, he must have got the scars. So Nishad says, no, mummy said that they are scars caused by burns. Then she says, yes, how were the burns happen? Maybe the burns happened when the police set fire to his house. They must have gone to his house. He must have refused to come out. So they must have set fire to his house. And in that fire, he must have got injured. So Maya is a crook, whereas Nishad doesn't believe he's a crook. So here are some words. You can see a man with a badly scarred face. A crook is someone who's dishonest. This is starving, that is not having enough food. Then you are going to also have the words retort, that is make a quick reply. Gone to someone who's extremely thin. Then trunk, the word trunk has different kinds of meaning. Here it means a box. Trunk can also refer to a kind of, pants like swimming trunks kind of thing. It can be the trunk of a tree, and you also know that the elephant has a trunk. So she believes that the police had tried to catch him and he got during that. And Nishad, he's quite upset with Mr. Nath's gaunt appearance. It's extremely thin. He feels he's starving. So once he goes and knocks on Mr. Nath's door. So he is and says, "Open the door quickly." So when Nishad opens it and looks at he asks, "Why did you lose another marble or what?" So he has recognized him as the boy who had come earlier. So the boy says no, and he gives him a bar of chocolate. So he's telling all this to his sister Maya. Okay, on Monday, that's after their mother's birthday, he's telling her that I saw Mr. Nath and Maya is very annoyed. He went without me. So then she asks, "Did you get a chance to look into the trunk? The trunk I told, no, maybe he has got gold and jewels there." Then he says, "No, he didn't ask me. And only if he says, 'Welcome to my house, can I go in and see?' No." But I found out something. I found out that what I did is I went to the restaurant, and there Ramesh is there, no, who's taking up food for him. I talked to him. So Maya is happy. Oh, good detective. I hope you questioned Ramesh properly so that he can tell you something. Then he says, "Yes, I asked him, and he said that he takes 2 meals for Mr. Nath every day, one day in the morning and one day in the evening, and 2 cups of tea, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. And that man is not very particular about what he eats. Mr. Nath can eat anything that you give him, he's okay. He's not that I want today this, tomorrow that, nothing like that. Every day he eats the same thing, 2 chapatis, some curry with it, that's all. And he pays him money, he pays us cash. There is no account that I'll pay at the end of the money, and he gives him good tips also. So and he's a kind man, that's why he's giving him tips, no. But something strange he told me, that is, every day on every Sunday, some man is coming to meet him, and when he comes, this man carries Ramesh carries 2 lunches to his room, and every day the same. Every Sunday that same man comes. He is not like Mr. Nath. He's tall, he's fat, he's fair, and he talks a lot. Mr. Nath never talks, but he talks a lot. So Maya is happy. Good, Nishad, you have made some progress. We'll find out more facts about him. Then Nishad gets angry. How can you go on speaking like this as if he's a crook? He's a very nice person. He looks an ordinary person. Then Maya says, "Oh, from looks as if you can understand about criminals. Did you see that Hyderabadi breaker? That is someone who breaks into houses and get into it and steals. He looks just like a common man, but he was a robber." But Nishad doesn't believe her. Anyway, the next day there was heavy rain, thunder, lightning, all this was there. So the whole city was flooded, and school should have started then, but it did not start because no traffic could move. So it was a holiday. And Maya thought, okay, anyway, I'm sitting at home. I'll do one thing. I will use the day properly. I will write down all the facts I have about this man so that I can catch him. And she wrote a heading, "Catching a Crook." And the expert detectives are Nishad and Maya. And the whole world has appointed us to be the detectives for detecting this case. And she started writing. Okay, so here you have a comprehension check. Please pause here. After half an hour, she turns to Seven. So Seven was lying there and reading some comics. She says, so she calls him. Then he says, "What is it?" Then she says, "You want to know what I've written? I've written all the facts we know about Mr. Nath, and with this we can trap him. I've got some very important points. Do you want to hear?" So he says, "Okay, read." The first thing, his name, we know it is Mr. Nath, but it may be some other false name. Maybe he actually has some other name. You know, all these crooks, all these criminals have double names, and also he must be having some name, other name. So I'm going to add a question mark after Nath. And all the people who live nearby say he's very different. He doesn't talk to them. He's strange. He's unfriendly and all that. And the third thing, he never talks to anybody. When he talked to us, mother also says he's polite, but that maybe he talked to us because he is under mother's treatment. So that's why he must have been polite to us. Maybe he's really not a polite person. Then fourth factor, he never gets letters. How can there be a man who doesn't get any letters from anyone? Number 5, he has been living there for more than a year. So if he had been living for more than a year, someone would have come to meet him. He would have gone somewhere for a vacation, something, nothing. He's just living there itself. And number 6, he doesn't work. For 1 year, he has not been working. He's sitting in his room all the time. And number 7, that the people there around him, they are all scared of him. Even the kids and the grown-ups, all are scared of him. Number 8, no one goes to visit him except one man comes to visit him on Sundays. So, can there be such a human being who doesn't go anywhere? No one comes to visit him. Number 9, he doesn't go down to take food. His food is taken up to him from the restaurant. So, neither is he cooking food nor is he going out to eat food. And he is not very bothered about what he eats. He gives his money immediately and he gives good tips. So, 7, have I forgotten anything? Anything that we know? 7 has not been bothering much about what she's saying. He's saying, poor man, he must be so lonely. He doesn't have any friends. Maya says, how can a person who's a thief have friends? Idiot. Then Nishad says, he has one friend, no? That man who comes every Sunday. Then Maya says, I think he is his partner. They both together must have stolen and that's why he comes. Maybe the money is in that man's house. So he's coming every week to give him this money so that he can spend for his food. Then Nishad gets angry. He says, okay, if you keep on calling him criminal, I don't want to discuss anything with you. If he's such a bad man, why is he giving Ramesh such tips? So Maya immediately says, no, that's maybe because Ramesh knows something about the past. So he's giving him money so that he keeps quiet. He doesn't tell anyone. Now, why are you always like this? I am trying to find out some facts and you are not at all cooperating with me. How can we detectives have any progress if you don't cooperate with me? Then Nishad says, I'll cooperate if you stop this idea of going on calling him a crook. You really make me angry. Then she gets angry. What? I'm making you angry. I'm doing so much of research and then you're saying that he's not a crook. You are the one who's making me angry. Then Nishad says, I'll find out why he's alone, why he's thin, why he's living without any friends. Because I feel pity for him. Then she says, see, he has lived for 1 year in one place and he doesn't have a single friend there. So what does it show? There is something wrong about him, no? Why isn't he making friends? Because if he makes friends, everyone will know about him. Then Nishad says, maybe no one is trying to make friends with him. Then she says, why will anyone go to make friends with him? He doesn't behave properly. So Nishad says, I don't care. I like him very much and I'm going to be his friend. She gets angry. Friend with a crook, you will also have to go to jail. Nishad just looks at Maya and goes away. And Maya understands that he does not believe her. Okay, with this, the lesson that we have to do is over. Here you have working with the text, question answers, and write it as classwork. This one is working with the language. Please mark it in your text. No need of write it in your text. This also you may mark it in your text. Instead of writing, pause and mark it. This also working with the language, mark in your textbook. This is a longer answer question, so you have to write it. Please write it in your, and this is the homework. All of you, please do the homework. Okay. Thank you, children. Hope you understood that.